For this Crusader Kings 3 timelapse, we formed all 5 hegemons to see what they would get up to. Alrighty now, 584 years have elapsed. We've gained some hegemons, we've lost some hegemons. Let's see who or what is the winner. I have a feeling it's Star Islam with a whopping 1,066 counties and seeming to be the most powerful, also intelligent and robust. As for the West, surprisingly run by an Umayyad who is Saeed, but I'm surprised is not Muslim. The East is also run by an Orthodox, but not an Umayyad. Different people altogether. In the East, we still have the Empire of China, run by Min, who seems to have had some rough times coming and going. Seems like the AI has made it eternal that they want a imperial China. India has been destroyed. It was destroyed in 1403. It looks like at one point they did own parts of China, which is kind of lit. So we're looking at the rest of the map with government. It looks like Celestial is running ship for most part. Manua is still here. Feudal, for whatever reason, is around. I don't know why. There's Clan too. I'm surprised there's no Mandala groups. But Clan seems to be the top runner. There's a couple administrative governments here and there, but not for the most part. It's Clan or Celestial, which is interesting to see. As for Faith, the followers of Ashar are the winners, probably. The interesting thing about being Dar al-Islam is that you become head of faith of all Sunni faiths. It is wild. The other thing they had probably going for them, their title has no claimants. So from the beginning of creation of this title to the modern time, it has run Abbasid in control of this title. So that is probably one of the pure advantages they have against it. Also, they cannot be disillusioned. I don't think any of the hegemons can be disillusioned, but they can be taken over, obviously, like we saw with China and all the other ones. But yeah. Back to Faith, I think Orthodox comes in after that, which I'm surprised. Is Catholic still ecumenical? It is. Just because I like to point out that once you form Rome, they have a new system where Italy, Illyria, Macedonia, and Anatolia become new empires that did not previously exist. They become a combination of the Byzantines. They split apart the Byzantine Empire into 3 forms and then also combined Italy into one mega empire there. Look at development in general. It looks like the steppe, unfortunately, parts of the steppes, though they had a great experience, still unable to develop pretty heavily. Like the fact that some of these parts still only have 0 development, whereas like parts of China are already at 100 and they're staying at 100. Most of the Middle East is, even like the depths of the Arabian are at 100. That's such an interesting thing to see deep purple still. I do like the fact that it goes from yellow to purple. I don't know why, but I think that's a good, like, contrasting colors, like the deep purple to the really bright yellow gold-ish. Like I said, I think Dar al-Islam has the much easier time just because they don't have claimants. It's hard to disillusion them. And the only enemies are the ones without. Within, there are not many compared to other that. Also, I think their positioning on the map, I tried to position everybody so that they were kind of close to each other, so they would fight. Like India touching both Dar al-Islam in China, as well as Rome touching the Khaganate and Dar al-Islam. I think they all kind of had at one point kind of neighborhood. They were neighborly to each other, but yeah, the fact that they only had to fight across the Mediterranean and didn't have to look at their backs. It looks like Rome had a really tough time dealing with any of the European powers that weren't under their control, which you think Rome would have been able to easily deal with it, but they didn't. And India kind of was caught in a area with little to no expansion outside of Tibet. But I think the hardest was Chagatai because they kind of touched all of the hegemons, or at least were generally pretty close to them. So it makes more sense that they got absolutely demolished. Plus the fact that their development area is just so far behind comparatively. If you saw the before and after photos, it's night and day. Like the fact that there's still purple up here while when most parts of the map are already 100 development. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching this. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao.